You aware this is private property?
Where?
This,
Where are you pointing?
our site. I think you have to get permission to film over our site.
We had a place here last night. We had a load of fuel theft. And I don't know what you do with the drone, but you might be filming where it was pinched or something, so we'll have to call the police.
And
Just
the
out of
pipes.
coincidence, how were you aware of it?
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are here in Tamworth and we've come to take a look at Speedy. Speedy hire, sales, training, services. We've got visitor parking and staff parking here. Lloyd British, a Speedy business. Lots going on the sign. It should be a secure site, but obviously there's always a barrier up. And on this occasion, the out barrier is up. Intercom here to enter, exit, police call, security. So they've got security here. But we're not going in. We're staying outside, firmly outside. An NDC, National Distribution Centre. There we go. What's this one? Is this the security contractor? Nope. There is a defibrillator here, available for public use. That is good. That's a recent addition, that one. So what can we see with the zoom camera then? Oh, we've got the Speedy vehicles and the logo that I've seen before. Tools, lifting, survey, power and rail. We'll just get out of the way. I can see a inner compound as well, down at the back. The trees are making it difficult to see clearly, but of course we've got another tool for that. There's the uniform. Just got a little glimpse of the uniform there. Orange high vis. Immediately ahead we've got the offices over 2 floors, and we've got this, some sort of communications device. Oh, and we've got a very nice car as well coming out, so we'll move out the way. So it is very, very difficult to get an angle into the yard there. That vehicle that's just come out has stopped. So possibly talking to somebody inside the building about the man outside. I am considering just getting the drone up right now, because they've got lots of strategically placed trees here, which mean wherever you stand, you can't really see much at all. So yes, let's get on the pavement and get David up and see what this place looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist. There are no flight restrictions in the area at all. Speedy hire, Tamworth National Distribution Centre. Let's have a look at you then, shall we? So 52 meters. The BM went down that road. And there he is, look. Slowly coming back to us. Is there also colleagues on their way from the building? Doesn't look like there is just yet, which is good. We can continue the drone flight without any interruption. Down here we have the Speedy hire Go Greener van. Is that an electric vehicle? Does it have solar panels on the roof as well? Nice secure yard there, separate from the car park. It's a very, very big place. Look at that. And the BM is still waiting for something. as we continue down into the area that we could not see. I wasn't aware of the road that went down there either, with an additional gate. It's edging forward very slowly, getting ready to pounce on the prey.
What's the YouTube channel called, bud?
I'll give you something so you ain't got to remember it.
Go on then.
What's up?
Wicked.
Alright,
Top man.
in a bit. Yeah, the lads from the sofa delivery company. But he is still there. Oh, and here we go. Speedy hire staff.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Was that your drone flying over?
Yes. Look,
Where are you?
just behind us at the minute.
What's
It's
the,
fantastic. Look,
What's the occasion?
just making a video. NDC. Yeah?
You aware this is private property?
Where?
This,
Where are you pointing?
our site. I think you have to get permission to film over our site.
Who's told you that?
Well, I'm just not sure it's sort of allowed to, just because you could be flying over, could recording.
I'll show you what I'm recording. Look.
I know what I'm saying is I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you have to get permission to be able to record first.
I can hear what you're saying. Maybe you should be sure before you start insinuating that I shouldn't be doing it. Surely.
Well, if it's private property, I'm gonna imagine you have to get permission from the owner before you, or not the owner, but the landlord, or.
Carry on. He's telling you wrong, I think.
We should come back.
We had, sorry, I don't care what you do. We had a place here last night. We had a load of fuel theft, and I don't know what you do with the drone, but you might be filming where it was pinched or something. So we'll have to call the police.
That's fine.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
So, 'cause we've had a lot of theft at the moment.
Yeah, you shouldn't really let the wrong uns spoil a lawful
exactly,
activity, you know.
Exactly. So it's one of those, isn't it? So I just
Yeah.
don't want you to get into trouble.
Happened last night, did it?
Yeah.
Quite raw then.
Start again.
Quite raw for you all, really.
No, it's a lot of money, and a lot of everything's been, you know, with the police involved and everything else. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just don't want you to get
Well,
filmed or something.
knowing that, the police should turn up pretty quickly. Because are you saying that I'm a potential suspect sort of thing?
No. But just because you got a drone and going over the building, we don't know what you're doing, do we?
I've just told him, just a YouTube video, and I've showed him what I'm filming.
That's fine.
But what I'm saying to you, my friend, where are you going? What I'm saying to you is, because you've had such a recent high value theft last night, the police will be here really quick. Because I could be a suspect, I could be linked.
I don't know what you are.
So I'll stick around, make sure I wait for them, all right? There's one thing I have noted though, my friend. Do you know this barrier here? Do you know how it's up? Does it work? It's making the site a little bit unsecure. And because of the recent high value theft, I'd keep your site as secure as possible.
Oh, I know.
Have a nice day, guys. The police will be here really quick. So, are they telling the truth or not? And Mr. BM, I presume you have now carried on with your journey. Yes, you have. So, you raised the alarm. You was the grass. But it don't matter. We know we're doing nothing wrong at all. Oh, we've got another one coming now, look. Is he on the phone as well? So whilst they continue to deliberate on what to do, we'll continue having a look down in the yard, where they've got some very, very interesting pieces. I don't know about you, but if it was me, I would possibly spend a few moments next to the camera and just talk about what each piece is capable of and why you should hire from Speedy Hire, and not try and scare you off talking about a recent theft and you may be linked. But that's just me. I can't see the diesel tank unless it's that. Yeah, it'll be that, look. And I can't see any damage to it either. Is there anybody filling up? Because apparently it's empty. Looks fairly new to me. Everything looks quite organised here. Speedy Hire. Management are on it. And making sure the place is run very smoothly, it seems. And even trying their best to deter potential criminals. What if they're not a criminal? What if they're here to do something innocent and create a positive video of the company? Is that even possible in your mind? Well, anyway, there is the whole site in one shot. Let's do a 360-degree photo for Google Maps and see where the video takes us next, because the police should be here if they have a suspect for the recent theft. The location of the djaudits keyring on this video is behind the sign there, look. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. So as promised, we will stick around for the police. And whilst we're waiting, we may as well go and have a look at the other gate. And we may even get closer to the pieces that they hire. A bonus of waiting for the police, we get to see even more than we would have if the police weren't called. Some access platforms here, some scissor lifts, some containers with an emergency stop, so they're possibly generators. Some pressure washers, some cement mixers, some 360s, some lights, some mini diggers, more generators, fuel tanks, some sort of security hut here, and two of the weakest barriers I've ever seen. At the National Distribution Centre, goods inwards. The other entrance was more for staff, but this is the main one. What do you think to these barriers? Well, I'm thinking that they're inadequate. We can see inside there, look. Indoor storage, possibly some servicing, maintenance. What's that? Is that a DIY camera? can't quite focus in on that, but there's definitely somebody in there. He can't see me at the current angle, but if I walk over here he will definitely spot me, definitely. But I am on the crossing there, look. We also have a previous staff member keeping an eye on us from the corner, still on the phone, look. He's very, very concerned, isn't he? Oh, they've even got them misters for dust suppression. But it's over here where I think the diesel tank is, that big blue tank over there. I can't see any damage to the gate where anybody may have broken in last night. The hinges look fine. There is a little bit of a gap at the bottom and not at the top, so has that been ripped off its hinge? I think it might have been, actually. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's firmly on its hinge, no damage there. And same on that side as well. It's just got a gap because there's a bit of an incline. No damage to the bolt. What about around here? Can you get actually closer to that diesel tank? Let's go find out. Well, there is a strong smell of diesel here, actually. So it is possible that a vehicle may have parked here and used pipes. Yeah, very, very strong smell of diesel. So they may have ran pipes across here and over the fence. But there is barbed wire just there. But we are directly behind the tank now. And if there was any way, yeah, it was just here, look. You've got signs of, well, you've got footprints. Definitely got footprints down here. And we've got a crushed bit of fence where the pipe, or where they climbed over. So I think we'll get the drone up again, actually, and we'll see if we can see any sign of damage to this tank, this blue one, around this area. One of their vehicles, 73 plate. Go greener again. Is that an electric vehicle? Very nice. But yeah, now we know what we're looking for. I think we'll get David up from here. We've got great line of sight to do a little bit closer investigation, see what happened last night and how they achieved it. So, flight number 2.
Home point updated.
So the damage to the was around here. There's also a ladder. Can we see where they entered the tank? Oh look, the police. Just talking to the caller now across the road whilst I continue to try and find the point of entry into the fuel tank, which I cannot see. Maybe, just maybe, they entered from the top here and opened that. As you go a bit higher, you can see quite a bit of spillage down here. So let's try again to work this out. No, I can't work it out myself. But there's definitely a lot of spillages happening. Definitely some disturbance to the fence, and definitely a lot of diesel spill down there. But as you can see, the police are here now, and I presume they'll come over for a chat soon. So let's get David back and wait for the chat.
Landing.
Yeah, good, thanks.
So I think they were just getting a bit twitchy because obviously what's happened overnight. So,
Did they tell you where I was originally standing?
no.
No.
Down there,
Right, yeah.
at the visitors entrance, just to do a little video. You may have seen it. And then they started to tell me about this diesel theft.
Yeah.
So it makes my video interesting. So I've now done a little mini investigation of my own,
Yeah.
and I can see where the vehicle was parked. I can see the big spillage there.
We
Just
we,
now.
we, li- we literally come early. We are investigating it. So we're. I think it's just because
I think what happened last
everything's
night
a
was
bit.
just
Yeah.
twitchy.
So.
Yeah, but I've told them that I'm not linked.
Yeah, yeah,
and if
yeah,
they
yeah.
want to ask me any further questions, like the YouTube channel, just to verify that,
Yeah.
you know, they could have dealt
said
with
that
it
to
differently.
him. I said to him that it's probably something, it's nothing, you know, you're just here just doing.
Have you seen, just as you go down, have you seen the fence where it's been
Yeah.
crushed
Yeah, we've
Pushed
been
down,
here
hasn't
before.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the pipes? Do you know how they got entry to the tank?
Yeah. This,
Yeah, we've
yeah.
come out and done. We were literally just looking at it on the, doing some inquiries. So
Yeah, it's quite interesting how they've done it. They must have ran the
just out of
pipes.
coincidence, how were you aware of it? Because we're not aware. That,
Because,
don't they come out and?
yeah,
oh,
I was
okay.
nowhere near the diesel. I started off down there.
What were you? What were you doing here anyway? Just,
I'm doing the whole estate.
Oh, all right, okay. And they've just said, okay.
They've given me something to
Alright.
make my video more
I
interesting.
don't think they're trying to be, you know, confrontation. I think they are just because obviously a lot of diesel's been stolen. They're just,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
one of those things, isn't it?
Hey, local, he's from Tamworth.
No? It's normally at that point they tell you where they're from, innit?
No, we're not even. We're just saying, are you local? Because
I
obviously
know.
come on a boat. That's all. So.
I park my car up and then use the bike to go from place to place.
Oh, do you? Okay.
You've got some interesting places around here, so
There is, yeah. It's tucked away, but obviously given the location, not a lot of people know. So.
I've not filmed a place that's recently had a diesel theft, so
Yeah.
it made my video a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. So, no worries. All right. Are you staying on the estate now?
Yeah.
Then? Okay. Yeah. No worries.
It's early days. There's loads around here
Yeah.
to film.
Okay. It's just in case we get any other calls. That's all. So
Is this the first one today?
Yeah.
for this one, yeah. So.
To be fair, we probably won't get another one, but I think because of what happened last night, they're just a bit twitchy, that's all.
Which is fair enough, isn't it? So.
I like to communicate and be open and honest, but sometimes they assume the worst. They assume that I was linked. They've rang you guys. It's still raw for them, isn't it?
I'll be honest, I think if you were linked, you wouldn't come back and start doing videos. So, if you were actually a suspect.
Yeah. Have you ever caught this type of operation in the act with all the pipes? It must be a big truck to do
I think
this.
because where we get the services, we get quite a bit, but it falls on the Warwickshire border, so we get, because they cut curtains and stuff, so we do get a little bit.
Yeah,
but nothing.
I wouldn't have thought. So like if they park the vehicle right next to a little tank on a vehicle,
Yeah.
that's a different. This is a big vehicle with some big IBCs in the back.
Yeah.
Some pipes that they have to connect.
Yeah.
Run
They
it
know
all the way
that
down the bushes.
It's organised crime, isn't
Yeah,
it?
organised. This is a big scale operation
Yeah.
here. This is not,
Yeah.
because look how far they've had to pipe it.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught this type of operation in the act?
I mean,
personally.
not personally, no, but
They
it
have
does
people.
happen, doesn't it? So,
I bet they're wounded, aren't they?
yeah.
Everything, all their operation just closed down like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The vehicle, the tanks.
Yeah. So it's an organised operation, isn't it? So yeah.
So they'll just go somewhere else now, will they? Look on Google
Probably.
Maps.
It's travelling criminals, isn't it? They'll
Yeah.
go somewhere that they know, or they'll be out of town. They won't be local.
Some people say to me, when you fly your drone over, it gives people like this information on what we've got, they may come and rob our diesel.
Yeah.
But because they've never been here before, this debunks that. Because they're just using Google Maps, aren't they?
This is, I think, Street View, isn't it? It's so detailed.
You can go on Google Maps, Google Earth, and you can see exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think drones are going to cause any...
If the drone videos came before Google Maps, they may have a point. You're showing people something that they can't see, but they can see it all. So I really struggle to understand that argument that they present. And as long as you're not near an airport or a prison, we're just creating content. An amazing place like this with all these great machines. It looks fantastic from above, but that's it.
Cool.
No worries.
Right,
have a good day.
To it.
See you later.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll just
take care.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
All right.
So they're going now to reassure the caller that there is no link. I think they're saying because you've hung around, that tells us there is no link. So we'll move on, I reckon. Nothing else to see here. Have we hit a keyring? Oh yes, we hit a keyring on the other gate. So from the National Distribution Centre here in Tamworth, they came, I would say they came in about 15 minutes for a call like this. Great to see that they've got a defibrillator on site. And now we know that this gentleman is educated, and if anything, he's got the police to maybe look at the case, request CCTV from nearby. I can't see anything up here, but there will be companies on the route that may have got the registration, although it's going to be fake. We know it's going to be fake. Maybe, do they go as deep as looking at mobile phone data that was in this location at the time? I don't know. I suppose it all goes on the value of the loss. But as the police drive away, so will we. I suppose it's just like CCTV inquiries, really, isn't it?
For the investigate. Yeah, there's other stuff we're doing in the background, but yeah.
Would you ever go as deep as looking at mobile phone data?
Possibly.
Would you?
It depends on the investigation.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does the value affect it?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. Depending on the force, they'll look at other departments and stuff like that. But obviously, it's only been reported us today, so we're just doing the initial stuff, and then we'll just go back to the station and see what there is to do. So.
Oh, good luck with it. Anyway, guys, sorry to have wasted your time.
No worries. See you later.
Staffordshire Police, I feel that if you are just respectful, open and honest, everything goes okay. And we've got more people. It's quite a busy route this is for people taking a walk and having to walk through all this diesel. It's rather disgusting, really. And you would have thought they'd put more grit down, more of this cat litter stuff. Because as this gentleman walks through, look, in his lovely shoes, he's not aware that there was a massive diesel spillage here. We can see a little bit of this cat litter stuff here, look. Or maybe it's not, that's actually grit. They've not put anything down at all to try and soak it away. And there is a manhole cover there. So, clean-up operation, not good. Health and safety, slip hazard, not good. Early stages, give them a chance and stop rambling. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.